What's going on, everybody? We are well into July by this point. It is Tuesday, July 2nd. Thank you for tuning in to the DK Oldies live stream. My name is Joey. I will be your host today. Got all kinds of stuff lined up. Got a busy stream schedule. Got a new collection that came into the shop. Excited to be opening that up and seeing what's inside, but we're doing some more stuff too. I'm going to be shipping out an order. I saw Melissa place an order online, left a comment on social media, asked if I would film her order. We'll do it right here live. Plus, going to be answering some of your questions today. I'm going to take a few minutes and set them aside so that I can answer whatever you guys feel like asking. Plus, Tyler over in Opening, he's the guy who always gets us the collections that we open up, has a new box where he's putting aside some things that he just finds that are neat that come out of the collections. Every single day, I'm sure there's cool stuff. So, we'll be swinging over to Tyler, talking to him, seeing what's coming out of that box over there. There may be more, but let me just jump right into it. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I do giveaways regularly on this channel, and today could be the day. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway for my Facebook viewers is share the post, comment in the chat that you shared. It takes seconds to do, gets you entered in the giveaway. Okay, let's get the show on the road, folks. How's everybody doing today? We're having a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. Humidity's low. Before we jump into today's collection, let's start off with Melissa's order. From Wisconsin, Melissa ordered 4 games. I have the first one right here on the table. Going with Call of Duty Black Ops. Great choice. Love this one. Kino der Toten. The amount of time I put into zombies, and I can't even remember now what round I would get to. 40? It was high rounds. It was a lot of fun. Let's go pick out the rest of Melissa's stuff and pick out a free gift to throw into the order as well. Thank you for sharing. What's going on, everybody? Okay, let's start down here with a PS4 game. All right, PS4 stuff's down here on the floor, and what we're looking for is in the very beginning of the alphabet, so it might be the first game in this box. It is right here, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Nice pickup, good one. Okay, let's continue on. We got a few more to grab. Next one is going to be, down here with the Xbox stuff. I'm going to be heading past the resurfacing machines and bank of testing TVs over there. And let's see, first one is on original Xbox, so it should be down here somewhere. Here is the box of the Ds. Dark Rift, Dark Watch, Dead or Alive. Here's what we're going for here. It's not Doom 3. It's Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil. I'm not familiar with this. I played Doom 3. I remember that. Remember how like you didn't really have a flashlight, so the darkness was super spooky? What is this? Resurrection of Evil? How did I not hear of this? I would have loved that. Okay. We got one more to go. And it's going to be complete on the Xbox 360, so it should be right up here above us. Here are the Fs. And wait. Oh, it's going to be this one right here in the Far Cry series. Going with Far Cry 2. An exclusive survival handbook in there too, huh? Play it your way. Okay. Let's get these back to the table and pick out a free gift for Melissa as well. Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, Doom, and Call of Duty was that first one. Good stuff in here. Okay. Okay. So, we got a game on PS3, the 360, original Xbox, and PS4. I've already got an idea. Let's head over to the PS4 games. Okay, over here in this section, PS4 games are down here on the floor. I see it. Let me know what you guys think of this choice. I'm going to throw in a free copy of Far Cry 5. Keep that Far Cry series going. This is a great one. The Doomsday Cult out in Montana. Comes with a Doomsday Prepper pack. All right, let's get it back to the table. I think this will be a neat one to throw in. I think Melissa's going to enjoy this. Based off the other stuff she was getting, I think she's going to love Far Cry 5. Okay. Melissa, as soon as the stream is over, I'm going to get your order packed up and shipped out to you. Thanks for placing the order, Melissa. And if you guys want to see your order get filmed, leave a comment on social media with your order number. You might wind up being picked next. Okay. Let's jump into today's unboxing. Excited to see what we have inside. Let's just get started with it. That's all I can say. Let's just jump in. First pull out of the box. It's an NES game. Good old Marble Madness. Some more NES stuff. There's Tyson's Punch-Out. And check it out. Comes in the cool Nintendo sleeve. Some of these have Nintendo written right on them. Others are just black. Tyson's Punch-Out is a classic. I would say top 10 seller on the console for us. I think that would make sense. Some more of the sleeves. Oh, wow. I think it was like the first shooter I ever played, and absolutely loved it as soon as I played it. What's going on, Steve? I like the new baseball video you made. Thank you, Steve. That one was fun. I had Cole help me with that. He's a big baseball fan. He knows. So he's like, what if we do it like the introduction where all the players are being announced at the All-Star game or something? And so we tried it. What's going on, Summer? Love the new video, especially seeing a fellow Arizonian visiting your shop. Let me talk about that for just a moment. So this was cool. Earlier today, somebody named Ty came out from Arizona. He was going to be in the area for a little bit, and while he was here, he placed an order for some games and was doing a pickup for the games. I happened to have some time. Doesn't happen all the time. Generally, I'm super busy, but it just so worked out today. I had some time. Gave him a little tour around the shop, walked all around the game wall. He was big in Nintendo 64 stuff. So we were down there at the Nintendo 64 games. He was reminiscing on what he used to play. And he was here picking up GoldenEye. I think that was just one of the games he was getting. So gave him a little tour around the shop, and yeah, we did a video about it. Just went up. Should be able to find it out there, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is you use. Yeah. Check that out, guys. Let me know what you think. That was fun. He was a very, very tall gentleman. The video of me like meeting him, it's just my neck is craned up to the sky as I shake his hand. He was really nice. He was so cool. A WrestleMania game. We got Hulk Hogan, this wild-eyed guy down here. I don't know why they did that. There we go. Mario 3. Best-selling for us on the NES. I could see it. There's Mario 2. Now this one seems to kind of split people. You either love Mario 2 or hate it. I love it. Used to pull out these turnips out of the ground, and it was definitely different than Mario 1 and 3 for sure. That's Andre the Giant. That's right. That's who that wrestler was. You were right indeed. In just a moment here, I'm going to do a few moments of some Q&A questions. Why don't you guys think up any questions you have, because in about a minute or two, I'm going to be asking you for them. Toy Story 3 on the Nintendo DS. Buzz and Woody. Wait, Buzz and Woody. Unleash the imagination. Yeah, from The Princess Bride. That's right. That's right. There we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you're getting to see one of their earliest forms right here, where they all had the same color headband on. This was before they specialized. They are all carrying unique weapons, so it looks like they were doing that from the beginning, but... What do we have here? Oh, the Advantage controller for the NES. Let's get a look at it. There we go. Ah, it looks nice. Tabletop controller for the NES, so instead of a little handheld thing, this would sit on the table in front of you. Got a joystick, B and A buttons. Joystick. Got some noise coming out of it. Buttons over here, even has a slow mode, turbo buttons. Loved Mario 2, Mouser and Birdo. I remember those bosses also. I still remember the bird one that you'd have to jump over the eggs they would shoot out and whatnot. Oh, Game Boy. The original model of the Game Boy. This changed it all. Back in the day, we had those little, I forget what they were called. Tecmo? No. Tyson? I can't remember the company, but they made these little single, it was also a little handheld unit, but it would have one game preloaded inside. I had a few. When Game Boy came out with their cartridges that you could pop in and out, and you could have tons of games with you, absolute game changer. I was so proud of my Game Boy. It was one of my prized possessions. I don't know if I've loved anything since as much as I loved my first Game Boy. Tiger! Tiger! Yeah, yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you. There's Top Gun down here as well. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's do a few Q&As. Sit down here, set up the camera. Give me one moment. Okay, bear with me one moment. And again, looking for some questions. Now's your time. Feel free to ask away. All I'm doing is answering questions. What's going on, guys? Crazy thing, the Game Boy sold 119 million. That's wild. Still have the clear Game Boy in my childhood. Dustin and I had the same thing. It was the original clear model of the Game Boy. Favorite PS2 game of all time? There's one called Peter Jackson's King Kong, and normally games that are based off of movies are terrible. This one was so good. I really liked the movie too. Jack Black, I think, was in it. How exactly do you choose who gets their orders recorded? Good question, Brian. So, I do my best to give everybody a chance. Big orders, small orders, basically, and when I come in the morning, I open up social media and scroll through all of them. We've got the 4 places: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Scroll down through, and I'm looking for something different. If I just did a giant order the day before, I might look for a smaller one. If it was Sega the day before, maybe I'll look for Nintendo. Also, I kind of prioritize things where somebody gives me something to work with, a story saying I'm getting this for my grandma, she likes doing the, or birthday gift, or I lost all my games and I'm trying to, anything that helps me kind of make a fun video about it. When people just type, fill my order, I don't really have anything to go off of or any way to sort of personalize the video to them. So maybe somebody gives me something to work with. Also, maybe like something interesting that we don't often ship very often, but basically, I try to make it as random as possible and give everybody a chance. Joey, does Sean still work at DKOldies? No, he doesn't. Favorite N64 game? I like GoldenEye, but I'll pick out a deeper cut for you guys. I would say Jet Force Gemini. Actually, when Ty was here, we were both talking about that one being one of our favorites back in the day. First game you ever played, that was going to be Combat on the Atari. My grandfather got an Atari back when I was younger, and I remember when he first showed it to me, it was a little tank battling game. The 2 tanks would shoot at each other. Absolutely love it. Which do you prefer, PlayStation or Xbox? So I grew up having the Xbox, so I'd say Xbox, but believe me, I know how awesome the PlayStation is. All their exclusives, Spider-Man, God of War, they make amazing games, but I grew up, you know, in the heyday of Halo on the Xbox. Does Brit still work there? No, she doesn't. That's the thing. At companies, you know, people are constantly coming and going. All the time, you get new, you know, you lose old people, new people come in. So, it just happens. You remember the tank game, Alfred? It was awesome. It was one of my favorites. How common do you get the red Maximum Carnage on the Genesis? Every couple weeks, I would say. It's not a super common one, but not super hard to find. Playing it right now with my brother. Favorite Wii Sports game? That's got to be bowling. Easy. Is everybody's favorite bowling? When you get games with the wrong cases or GameStop cover art, lost it. I'm doing the best I can. Comments here that I'm streaming simultaneously to Facebook and YouTube, so comments can be kind of crazy. I think it was saying when games come in with like GameStop cover art in them, that's not stuff that we use. That cover art just comes out and goes in the trash. Loving your DKOldies jumper, Joey. Thank you, Dan. Is it a jumper? Okay. Bowling's the best? Okay, thought so too. Favorite Zelda game? The gold copy on the original NES. I remember it was the first game I played that didn't really hold your hand. It wasn't an easy side scroller. It was like nothing else I'd played. It was challenging. I was drawing up little maps. And are you the face of DKOldies or do you own DKOldies? No, I do not own DKOldies. I've been working here though for 9 years. Been doing social media for like 7 of those, and kind of been in front of the camera in the face of the company for the past 3 or 4 years, I guess. What do you do with counterfeit games you get? Good question, Noah. So when it happens a lot, and the thing is, people send in these games. It's always a real sad story. People send in these games thinking that they're going to get good money. Maybe they've got some Pokemon titles or something, and maybe they spent a lot on them back in the day. And then when they send them in to us, they don't know they're counterfeit. So then, we've got to contact them and say, listen, those 5 Pokemon games you sent in, we can't buy, they're illegal, they're counterfeit. And, a lot of times they're crushed. It's a real shame. That's why, I hate just the fake market that's out there, is because it's built to scam people. Somebody who's looking for an original Pokemon, they make it look just like it. If they weren't trying to scam people, they wouldn't make it look just like it. They would make it a little bit different. But no, they copy it exactly, and that's to trick people. And a lot of times it's big money, so it's a real shame. I hate to see it. What we do when we get them in, we set them aside, they go into a special box, and they're used here to train everybody in the shop on how to spot the counterfeits, specifically the opening team, who gets all the stuff and opens it up. They really need to know so that it doesn't even get into the shop. Can we get free shipping with orders over a certain amount to Canada? And that's Brady, right? Yep, I knew it, Brady. I'll keep trying to pitch the idea. I like it too. Could be a fun weekend promotion sometime. I haven't forgotten it, Brady. How often do you get strategy guides? If you see the live streams that I do where I open up collections, that would be a great way to check that out. You kind of get an idea for the frequency that things come in. Like I was talking about that red Maximum Carnage game before. And strategy guides, every 10 boxes I open, I guess there could be some in it. So how can you tell what games are fake? So there's a few tips. And authenticating a game, making sure it's 100% authentic, there's lots of steps to that. But finding out that it's fake, all it needs to do is fail one of those tests. Game Boy Advance games have a certain way on the back. You can look for the solder points. The Nintendo 64 games, oftentimes the label and even the plastic of the cartridge, as soon as you're holding it, you can tell it's different. There's a variety of ways. I've got lots of videos up there online. What if they want the counterfeit game back? Alan. What's up, Alan? So generally they don't. Once they find out it's illegal, I mean, they already don't want it. They were trying to sell it. Then when they find out it's illegal, they don't even want anything else to do with it. Okay, let's keep moving. I got more stuff to get to today. Hold on. Bear with me once again. Okay. Let's zip through a little more of this collection. What else do we have in here? Maybe we'll come across some gems. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I remember the Chippendale show. Dick Tracy. I remember the Dick Tracy movie. I forget the main guy who was in it. Can't think of his name right now. In real life. But it was kind of creepy as a kid. The bad guys all had like weird faces to them, and There's Ninja Gaiden. Oh, and Kirby's Adventure. You know, this one has been on my list for a long time. Came out supposedly later in the NES's life cycle, and since they had so much experience with making NES games by that point, they were really able to do some cool stuff with this one. I'm excited to check that out one of these days. Operation Wolf. Warren Beatty. Thank you. It's never going to pull that out of the recesses of my brain. Donkey Kong Land 2. Thought it might be a Pokemon game. And Tetris. Looks like cartridge is broken down here. Good old Tetris game. Ah, Mario Land 2. A good title. And Desert Commando. What is this? Interesting. Ah, one of the old Nintendo system cleaners. So, let me get this out of here. This is supposed to go into the NES console just like a game would. It's got a handle on it so you can like put it in, pull it out, and then that little cleaning pad is supposed to clean the inside where it makes contact. Honestly, never had much use for it. Don't have a lot of faith in them. Oh, Star Wars game. Love coming across old school Star Wars. This is Bounty Hunter. What are those screenshots? Anybody else remember this? Horizon Zero Dawn. I've watched a ton of it. I'm pretty familiar with the game, but no, I haven't played it. SmackDown versus Raw. Got another guy doing crazy eyes down here. They got to talk to these guys. We Fit Plus. Young lady there looking like she's boxing, perhaps, or... Ah, the Turtles. PS2 version and Kingdom Hearts. All right, let's pause for one more moment. Let's head over. Let's go talk to Tyler in opening. Heading over here through the shipping floor. Orders getting ready to ship out. Got some more consoles left right down here. PSP. Here are the boys. There's Cole. There he is. This is the opening team. Cole and Tyler. Tyler, you got a box for me, right? You set aside?
Yes, sir. So, over here. We got, looks like an intelligent here.
What is this, Tyler? What do we know about this thing?
Honestly,
Do you know anything?
I don't know too much about
I
it.
don't either. We don't see in television often. You think this is the remote, the
Yes.
controller?
So it looks like they came with two controllers
Goodness.
in here. And also, I think these are the games to go along with.
Do you think you can play your PS5 games on this, Tyler?
Absolutely not. I'm pretty sure it's older than me, to be honest.
This is crazy right there. And then here's what the games look like. Yeah. Like thin little Atari cartridges, huh?
Yes,
So Tyler, you pick out the boxes for him each day. We love them. Thank you for it. How do you do it, Tyler? What's the story?
So, usually I try to go in depth and look for unique items.
Okay.
Items we usually don't see often.
Okay.
For a good variety of consoles, games, and accessories.
You know I love a mix box.
Yes. Gotta keep it mixed. You know it.
Good stuff, Tyler. All right, I appreciate it. Let's see what the there's also. Oh, one of those Superboy consoles. Super Nintendo games. It's a portable, handheld Super Nintendo player. Finally, last few games. I told them they're constantly opening crazy stuff over here. So I said, load it into the box. We'll come over every day and kind of see what new stuff gets added. All right, bear with me one more second while I plug my microphone back on myself. There we go. Okay. That was Tyler. He opens up all the collections every day. He gets to do what I do, times like 65. He opens up 65 collections. That was the number I think I heard coming in yesterday. I'll bet there are days of a lot more than that, too. And yeah, he gets to open them up, and imagine all the crazy stuff he sees in there. Okay, let's zip right through this. We should be just about done this collection. Then we'll do our giveaway. Chords and PlayStation game Formula 198. Okay, okay. Holy smokes, what? Is it teeth? I don't think it's teeth this time. Serious damage on this PlayStation controller. So, like, here's another example. We can sell products as cosmetically flawed if they have damage to them, but sometimes it's going to affect the way it plays. If it has, like, sharp edges, somebody could get cut on, or nobody is going to want to hold that with the way this feels. Unfortunately, nothing we could do with this. Maybe there's some internal parts we could save, but this I don't think we would list as cosmetically flawed. Oh my, oh my. Look at this. I think a fire hazard right there. And a few last NES games. We got Pac-Man, another Tyson's Punch-Out, original Mario and Duck Hunt, Red Dead #2. What a good one. Duct tape it. I don't think duct tape's going to save that. Did you see that wire? We Play and Wii Sports. There's Mario Kart. Ooh, a Godzilla game down here. The old school Zapper gun. Some NES controllers. PlayStation console. And finishing it off with an NES console. Looks like it's got a sticker on it. Is that a Cobra? Can't tell. Whew. Good stuff today. Also, 4th of July sale is right around the corner. I'm excited about it. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes for like setting up a sale. It involves several different departments, the inventory team, obviously my social media and marketing team. A lot going to be going on. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day as I'm getting ready to launch it. So keep your eye out. Make sure you're signed up for our emails or our SMS texts. Make sure you can get access to the sale. It's going to be good. You guys are going to love it. Okay, let's do our giveaway. 20 bucks in store credit is up for grabs today. You can use that on anything we have in the shop. Games, consoles, accessories. While I've been streaming, 6 names have been picked at random from those who shared today's post. I see Jason on here, Phil, Joseph, looks like Ryan, Chris, Jay. Let's give her a spin and see who today's winner is. 20 bucks in store credit. No, I don't think it's done yet. Yep. There it goes. Finally settling on Ryan Hinkle. Ryan, congratulations. You're today's winner. 20 bucks in store credit. Ryan, create an account on our website, DKOldies.com, and message me right here on Facebook with your email address login. It's just that simple, Ryan. It gets you entered. I'm sorry. Once I get that from you, I will add the store credit to your account, and you'll be good to go. Okay, everybody. Wrapping it up here today. Thank you all for tuning in. We did a lot of stuff. Opened up the collection, did some Q&As. Oh, we shipped Melissa's order, and we talked to Tyler. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. Be back tomorrow. Have a great day.